Poojari was arrested by the Karnataka police. Now, Congress leader Hariprasad has triggered a controversy with the remark claiming that Godhra-like riots could take place in the state. Congress leader Hariprasad has said this just weeks ahead of the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya. The MLC has warned the state government that Karnataka might see Godhra-like riots, and he has information that a sinister plan is underway to trigger riots in the state. He has urged the government to provide adequate security. So that's the piece of news that's coming in, where this Congress leader Hariprasad has stated that the state could see Godhra-like riots. This comes in the aftermath of the arrest of Car Sevak Srikanth Poojari and also in the run-up to the consecration ceremony on the 22nd of January. A controversial statement made by Congress leader Hariprasad, the man on your screen over there. He has said that Karnataka might see Godhra-like riots, and he has information of a sinister plan that is underway to trigger riots in the state. So that's the piece of news that's coming in. This comes right after the arrest of Car Sevak Srikanth Poojari, who has been arrested now in connection to a 30-year-old case back in 1992 when communal violence was triggered in Hubli in the wake of the Babri Masjid demolition. I'm joined by my colleague Ritu on the broadcast to get more details when it comes to this controversial statement made by the Congress leader. Ritu, over to you.
Well, that's a Congress senior leader Hariprasad who has triggered a new controversy. Now, this just weeks before the grand inauguration that we're talking about, the Ayodhya Ram Mandir. You see, what the Congress MLC has gone on to say is that, in fact, he has warned his own government here in the Karnataka that the Karnataka might see a Godhra-like riot, and for that there should be an adequate security that needs to be provided to all those who will be traveling to Ayodhya. So that is what is the statement that is made by the Hariprasad. But you see, another point that is coming from the BJP is that most BJP leaders are saying that that needs not to be discussed at this point in time. The people know what is the facts and figures when it comes to the Godhra riot, so that doesn't need any sort of a discussion, is what most BJP leaders had to say. While you see, other BJP leaders are also saying is that there was an adequate inquiry that took place when it comes to the riot, and who were the wrongdoers had also come to the fore as well. So there need not be any sort of a discussion.
Right, but Ritu, at the same time, this is a serious charge that's coming in from a top Congress leader in Karnataka. Beyond making a statement, has he said that he will approach the police with information that he has? Because he says that he has information of a sinister plot that is underway to trigger riots in the state.
Well, very true. You see, right after that, the BJP starts mounting the pressure on the Congress government, or for that matter, on the particular Congress senior leader Hariprasad. What exactly will be his further clarification as well? That needs to be seen, whether he really has that sort of information as well about the sinister act that he's talking about, and what he really means as well. That also will play a crucial role as well, from to where he has got this information, and what kind of diversion actions will then be required. That is all that needs to be seen.
Right, so a serious pitch that's come in from Congress leader Hariprasad. He has said that he has information of a sinister plot that is underway to trigger riots in Karnataka. Ritu, at the same time, this comes in the wake of the arrest of Srikanth Poojari, and we've seen the BJP launch a statewide protest over the arrest of Car Sevak Srikanth Poojari, also coming in the run-up to the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya. So this is a very tense political fight that is taking place in the state of Karnataka. The entire, when it comes to communal harmony in the state, is completely on edge when a Congress leader like Hariprasad makes a remark like this.
Well, exactly. You see, as you pointed out about the communal harmony that we're talking about, with the statement that has been made by the Congress leader now, or for that matter, many leaders making about the harmony-related statements from the BJP as well. We have seen right after that the Congress party came to the power here in the state, the BJP has always gone on to question about the law and order situation in the Karnataka, and now with that as well.
Ritu, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm joined by Charu Pragya of the BJP as well as Sanket Yanagi of the Congress party. Charu Pragya, I'll come to you first. This remark from Hariprasad, a very serious remark from a top Congress leader in Karnataka, saying that a Godhra-like conspiracy is underway in Karnataka. In your opinion, is this just a ploy to muddy the political waters and stoke communal tensions in the run-up to the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya?
Good afternoon, Aishman. It was not just Godhra that was mentioned, it was also Pulwama. So first of all, Congress needs to not blur the lines between a very unfortunate riot in India and a terrorist attack which came from outside to which our country retaliated to in all its parts. I think being terrorism supporters for all these years has blurred these lines for them, but it will do them well to reconsider the kind of language they are using right now. They are fear mongering, pure and simple, because they are frustrated. This is a extreme level of political frustration which is making them lash out like this with immature, fear mongering statements, and at the same time, a witch hunt which they are trying to carry out. One car sevak was arrested yesterday after 31 years, after the Supreme Court has given a judgment on the entire situation, including the demolition of the Babri Masjid. So, what the Congress government is showing through Karnataka, through its leaders in Karnataka, is extreme frustration. 550 long years of the struggle has culminated in this beautiful moment for Hindus. And at the same time, for Congress, it's the exact opposite, right? They did their very best to first deny the existence of Bhagwanji. Then they said that Supreme Court ye case hi na sune. They put up their tall leaders who are lawyers to say in the Supreme Court that the case should not even be listed.
Right. Sanket Yanagi, please stay with us. Before I get to you, let's play out what B.K. Hariprasad actually said.
ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರದೇಶ ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಗುಜರಾತ್ ಸೇರಿದಾಗ ಈ ಘಟನೆ ನಡೆದಿತ್ತು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಣೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಎಲ್ರಿಗೂ ಸಹ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಚುನಾವಣೆ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಭಾರತೀಯ ಜನತಾ ಪಾರ್ಟಿಯ ಇತಿಹಾಸದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. ಅದು ಪುಲ್ವಾಮಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಗೋಧ್ರಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಹುಬ್ಳಿ ಈದ್ಗಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಸಹ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ನಿಸ್ಸೀಮರು. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಮುನ್ನೆಚ್ಚರಿಕೆ ಕ್ರಮ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಳ್ಳಬೇಕು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಣಾಳಿಕೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಉತ್ತರ ಪ್ರದೇಶ ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರದೇಶ ಮಹಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರ ನಡೆದಿತ್ತು. ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ವಿಚಾರಣೆಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಆಗಿ
Sanket Yanagi of the Congress party is with us on the broadcast as well. A very irresponsible statement, Mr. Yanagi, coming in from B.K. Hariprasad. I mean, this is coming in the run-up to the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya. Are you guilty of stoking communal tensions? Do you have real information, and will you take it to the state police to ensure that something like this doesn't happen? Or are you just, communal kite flying, if you will, in the state of Karnataka?
First of all, in his own statement, he made few things very clear. That it is his personal statement, not the statement of the party, number one. Number two, he has given several instances of BJP's past conduct as to how BJP incited violence and the communal violence more so. And they were tried to encash during the elections. And they have always have the long-standing history of using Ram's name for the purpose of elections. And thirdly, since the elections are nearing, he has alerted the government and the people at large to be very cautious about such things. Something may happen the way the people or crowd is rushing towards that Ayodhya. All that glitters is not gold. All those who claim to be Karsevaks may be or may not be Karsevaks truly. Some miscreants also may cover up themselves as Karsevaks and do some mischief, and there may be possibility of doing so. That is what he has alerted. And there is every possibility that some miscreants may misuse the situation where there is no proper check and control by the government, believing that all are normal, all are calm, all are Karsevaks, and it may go away. Because in the recent parliament attack, we have seen the government's approach, casual approach in the security measures. When the parliament itself can be attacked during the rule of a BJP, then there may be something which may also happen during Ayodhya.
It is something that may happen. Why are you painting all these car sevaks, given the fact that they're all going to Ayodhya, in a negative light? You are stoking communal tensions, Mr. Yanagi, by saying it may happen, we don't know, it has happened in the past. These kind of statements are very dangerous. Charu Pragya, you want to come in? Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have two very quick points to make. First of all, your leader claimed to have information. Who gave him this information? Was it the intelligence of our country? Was it the police? Why don't you quote the source for statements like that? because this is actually encouraging communal tension. This is like somebody who wants to sit by and make sure that things go up in flames because it suits your political narrative. The second thing is you mentioned the parliament attack, the security breach. Let me remind you, sir, that it was Rahul Gandhi who went to a protest and said that I stand by those protesters. My lawyers are defending those protesters because they were poor, unfortunate people who don't have employment. So decide whether you are with the protesters or standing against the government because of that attack that happened. So please take a clear stand. You can't have it both ways. As for the car sevaks and the situation in Ayodhya, let me also remind you that terrorist attacks of any sort, in fact, have come down to a negligible number in the last 10 years of Modi government. Do you want to remember the time when UPA was in power and going shopping to Sarojini Nagar for Diwali also was a dangerous event because a bomb could go off. Taking a walk at Gateway of India was difficult.
Right, we leave it at that. Srikanth Poojari, I'll give you the last 30 seconds to counter Charu Pragya.
First of all, BJP has a long-standing history of using and misusing the name of Mr. Ram or Bhagwan Ram for the purpose of elections. And it also has a history of inciting communal violence.
I'm sorry, Mr. Yanagi. Pointed questions were posed to you, did not answer them. I think we'll leave it at that. Charu Pragya, Srikanth Yanagi, thank you for joining us on CNN News 18 when it comes to this very controversial statement made by Congress leader BK Hariprasad saying that there is a plot underway to unleash Godhra-like violence in the state of Karnataka. This coming in the run-up to the consecration ceremony in Ayodhya. But that's all.